Alright, here we go. The lines are gone. Again, sorry for the last part for having all those lines. But anyway, hello, this is CB Ultra 768, and we are back with Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. And last time we finished our first day of trial where Miss Angel testified here. But then we had a new witness come up named Damien Gantz, and he was like being harsh on Edgeworth, being like, haha, it's your fault that you blundered so much that you didn't get the report from that officer. And we found out that Bruce Goodman was not just murdered in the parking lot, but apparently at the police station at the exact same time. So we came down here, Emma gave us some special goggles, and we saw there was like a little bit of blood, and we were wondering, wait, if he was stabbed here, why is there only a little bit of blood? Shouldn't there have been a lot of blood? So anyway, let's continue with our second day of investigation. We're talking to her. You certainly put me in a tight spot today. My apologies, Miss Starr, but... No, it's okay. It was my fault. Oh, we know. I witnessed everything from that security room right there. But I was afraid that wouldn't sound convincing enough, you see. I was wrong to think that. I'm sorry. Sorry? You lied on the witness stand! That's unforgivable! Uh-oh. Oh, she's going bitch mode. Little girl, don't forget what's important here. Even if the place I witnessed the events from was different, I still saw what I saw. I saw Chief Prosecutor Skye stab a man in cold blood, and that testimony will stand. I swear it on my honor as a detective. She stabbed Goodman. I know this photograph has something important to tell us, but what? Alright, Detective Starr. So, you were a detective, weren't you, Miss Starr? Yes, it was a long time ago. Well, 2 years ago. No matter how hardened the criminal, when they faced me, they coughed it up. Coughed it up? They confessed. They blabbed like babies. You know. I may seem like a demon sometimes, but I could be an angel too. I wouldn't doubt it. Every day I drag the dirt out of the mouths of suspect after suspect. And before long they called me the cough-up queen. Oh, and there I thought someone had gotten food poisoning from your luncheon. And you were let go? Fired? I felt I hadn't found my dream job when I became an investigator. And if those prime and proper prosecutors hadn't let me go, I'd still be one today. Okay, that's what she said. It's all because of that case. The SL9 incident. Oh my god, seriously? First we had DL6, now we got SL9. SL9? Wait, she doesn't mean... Alright, we probably have to show her evidence. Either this, or probably the knife. What do you think about this? The SL9 incident. It's written on that knife. And on that note. Goodman was the head detective on that case, you know. Really? That knife was evidence from that case. The murder weapon. It was due for transferal the very day that Goodman was killed. As I suspected, SL9 isn't over. Not yet. Do you think you could tell us more about the SL9 incident? Oh. Really? That didn't bring up a talking point? I mean, I'm assuming if I do this, it's the same thing. Yeah. Yeah, it's the same thing. Oops, no. Could you take a look at this? You? Yes? You said you wanted some hot tea, right? No, but thanks. She didn't even look at it. You must have to brew the leaves a long time to get rich flavor like this. We pre-infuse the leaves with steam before brewing. Ideally, because that's the secret. The only thing I'm smelling here is waste of time. Okay. You think she would have been talking about more, but whatever. Look, a door. This must be something. I'm not sure that door means anything. No, it won't open. A mysterious lock. I failed to see what's mysterious about it, Mr. Wright. You need to learn to enjoy life more. I will say, we already did this. I'll say, how do I use the goggles? Yeah, this stuff we already said. That's where I found that note. February 21st, SL9. The SL9 is a case that was due for transferal the day of the murder, and the detective in charge of the case was the victim. I wonder what kind of case this SL9 incident thing was. It's kind of hard to guess just knowing the case number. Okay. Yeah, I was about to say, I think we read this. So what the car was. I think it was called a sedan or a coupe. Okay. Yeah, I was about to say, I think we read this. That ain't important. I'll say, can we really not talk to her about the SL9 incident? I thought we'd be able to talk to her. Huh. Huh, she wrote her name. Someone used a marker to write down their name on this. Emma Sky. Don't tell me you bring this with you everywhere you go. Well, you never know where something might go down. Just what kind of world do you think we live in? Okay. Alright. I mean, do we really not have anything else to say? I mean, maybe if I examine the oil drum? This is the famous oil drum. Well, no time like the present. I'll try to kick it over myself. Hi-ya! That's okay, don't cry. That lot in the sky must be one strong woman. Okay. So this is the famous divider. It sure helped us knock a hole in that testimony today. Come to think of it, this divider helped our case more than the actual witness. The Great Divider, a chip off the old parking clock. It's just a wall, scientifically speaking. Okay. Let me check this out. Was there a ladder there? Yeah, there was. Okay. Because they talk about it. Here's a phone, let's see if it works. Hey, don't touch this stuff. I would say, it doesn't work. We know this. Can we move somewhere? We can go back to the office, I guess. Yeah, I don't see anything here, I guess. Okay, here we go. February 23rd, Detention Center Business Room. I mean, I thought she'd talk more about the SL9 incident, but the option didn't come up, so oh well. Looks like Miss Sky is in questioning. I hope the detectives aren't yelling at her. How did you kill him in two places at the same time? Can you imagine? How's she supposed to answer that? Wait a second. Didn't Mr. Grant say they'd arrest a suspect in the police department murder? Let's come back later. Okay. Nothing here, is there? No, okay. Either there, let's try the police department. February 23rd, the police department. It's even busier here today than it was yesterday. The detectives are running around so fast, they're blurring. I suppose it makes sense. A detective did get killed here, after all. So, the evidence room, the scene of the crime. According to the pamphlet we got at the front desk, here it is. She's like a kid at an amusement park. Oh, a real crime scene! Let's go take a look! Oh, we can actually go in? guard station. Okay. Well, what's in here first? February 23rd, police station. Wow, everyone looks deadly serious here. Well, there was a vicious murder of a detective down at the police station. Yes, but the same detective was also killed at the same time in the prosecutor's lot. It makes my head hurt. Well, first things first. Let's go check out the police department crime scene. Yes, you sound dead set on investigating. But don't mess up, or we could wind up dead. I doubt anyone wants more mysterious or dead bodies around here right now. But it doesn't look like anyone's going to help us much either. Okay. I don't think we have to examine anything. It looks all the same. Alright, so we gotta go back out. So just guard station. Okay, here we go. This is a new place. Oh, I know who's here. February 23rd. Evidence room entrance guard station. What's with the decor in this place? It's very eccentric. According to the pamphlet, this is the guard station for the evidence room. So beyond that door is the evidence room. The scene of the crime? It sure seems that way. Oh. What's wrong? It's those cacti. They're so prickly, so imposing, it's hard to think straight. If you can't handle the cacti, stay out of the desert. What I want to know is if this is a guard station. Where's the guard? I have a feeling I know who he is already. Yep. Alright, let's examine cowboy hat. Yikes! These sure are prickly. They must be the real deal. I would think just one big one would be significant. These cacti are a lot like my sister, actually. How so? Encased in a cold, rigid shell with spines pointing in every direction, just like her. I'm not so sure I see the resemblance. Yeah, you were comparing her to a cactus? What the hell? It's more of an attitude thing than a physical similarity. Okay. I love how the dramatic music started up. It was like, okay. There's a security guard uniform hanging there. It looks more like a costume than a uniform, honestly. A leather jacket, leather pants, and a leather... What was that called again? A punchy, a pinchy... I know, a poochie! Wait, maybe that wasn't it. It's a poncho, but I think I'll keep that information to myself for the time being. I'll keep that information to myself. We got security cameras, okay. Okay. Does this go here? Looks like there's a video feed from the evidence room here. There's a light blinking below the monitor. It says, recording. I bet we can use this computer to check on who went in and out of there. Okay. Is that it? I would say we probably have to examine the door. The evidence room is beyond that door. I will say, is somebody going to step into that? It looked like he set a trap. Let's just walk in. It won't open. You thought it'd be open? I think we need someone's permission to go in there first. Yeah, what's this? Look, on the floor, a lasso. Looks like it's set up to trap something? A trap here? Wait, I know! Maybe someone was trying to catch a wild bull in here. But the lasso missed. You sure have an active imagination. Okay. This swinging door makes the place look like some kind of saloon. But look, it's nailed shut. You can't get in that way. You can't get in that way. Of course not. If you went in through here, the cactus would fall over. Ouch! I'd say it'd be more of a yeah myself. Okay. So, I mean, there doesn't seem to be anything in here. Alright, I guess we gotta get out of here. Can we, like, go into criminal affairs now? Nope. Nope. Okay. Maybe I gotta just show her evidence. A body with Edward's knife stuck in was found in Edward's car. I think he owes me his gratitude. Gratitude? Why, if I hadn't witnessed a crime, then Edward would have been the suspect. I wonder. Still, it's strange. Why didn't our chief prosecutor have her own murder weapon ready? Okay. Okay, no. I mean, I got nowhere else to go, it seems. I'll say I should have known that would be nothing. It was when I grabbed the chief prosecutor on the shoulder. She dropped that phone on the pavement. That's when you heard her talking about the muffler, right? Little did I know, it was a trap. The red car's muffler and the prosecutor's red muffler. What was this guy really trying to say, I wonder? If you think about it, I could have taken that picture from the guard station. But even I get flustered sometimes. So you went straight to the scene of the crime? I rushed towards the chain link fence in an effort to stop the murder. That's when I took this photo, yes. In other words, 5 minutes after the crime. Those 5 minutes are the whole problem. The hole in my testimony, as it were. The 5 minutes weren't the problem, Miss Starr. You lying was the problem. Listen, little girl. I've had my testimony disgraded before. And I wasn't going to have it disregarded again. Disregarded, sorry. Just like that time. Okay, so we were supposed to show her the picture to make her reminisce about something. That time? Can we talk about it now? There we go. That's what I was looking for. That incident really opened up my eyes to the truth. We're nothing to them. Disposable. Disposable? To who? 2 years ago, it was the biggest case I've ever handled. Oh shit. The police and the prosecutors were desperate for decisive evidence. So, they didn't solve it? On the contrary, it was solved quite cleanly. The criminal was caught and executed. Executed? Yes, the criminal got what was coming to him. It doesn't get any cleaner than that. The only problem was, they never did find decisive evidence. Not a shred. Not a shred. What? But the criminal was executed, right? On the basis of evidence of a sort. Made up evidence. What? You mean they executed someone with fabricated evidence? The best part came several months after the trial. Every detective involved with the case was dealt with. Some were demoted to patrolmen, others found themselves out of a job. Okay, Marshall, so he was a detective, but he got demoted. And you were one of those? Myself and one other person you know well. Wait, could it be? Exactly. Detective Jake Marshall. Yep. Oops, I mean, Police Department Security Detail Officer Jake Marshall. Detective Marshall. As professional detectives, we investigated that case from every angle. Jake was particularly determined. And then, it was over, and he was demoted. Alright, but who's the other guy? Seems like there's another cowboy. Because there's her, there's Goodman, there's Marshall. Who's the other guy, I wonder? However, he hadn't forgotten, and neither have I. You haven't forgotten SL9? There was another side to that case, a hidden side. That's what we're after now. And no one up in their fancy offices can stop us. Wait! Those lunches you sell! There is only one reason I came to sell lunches in this accursed office. I come here to meet old friends, boyfriends that can help me investigate. Miss Starr's old boyfriends? How many does she have, anyway? Just when all the detectives on SL9 have disappeared, we found new evidence. There has to be a connection. So, Rookie. What? It seems like you're serious about investigating this case. Yes. Lunch. Then you should take this. Salisbury steak lunch? I know a certain guy who might help you if you tempt him with this treat. Marshall? Okay.
Miss Starr? Officer Marshall, is he your, are you going out?
Why do you want to know?
I was just wondering what happened to him. A long time ago, when he was helping my sister do cases, he was so nice. He got along so well with my sister, it made me jealous. And he was nice to me too back then.
This would be when Officer Marshall was a detective.
But now he's so cold.
Jake and I are merely cooperating on this investigation. We're putting the past to rest, as it were. Nothing more than that. Okay.
I see. Thank you.
Officer Jake Marshall. Huh. Alright, so now we should probably be able to... Oh, we haven't been here yet. Let's see Edgeworth, if he's in here. February 23rd, High Prosecutor's Office.
Well, this place is as classy today as it was yesterday.
And I'm sure it'll still be just as classy tomorrow, Emma. Incidentally, Edgeworth's not here.
I'm sure he's off doing important investigations.
I hope that's what he's doing. I guess we'll have to come back. Okay. I don't think there's anything really to investigate here. Oh, hello. February 23rd, Police Department. This place is charged with frantic energy, as always. Please!
Huh? Wasn't that...
I was going to say, was that Gumshoe? Please! One steak lunch, please! Oh, it's you! We gotta give it to him. I thought it was gonna be Marshall. I should have known we'd have to give it to Gumshoe. Detective Gumshoe! Now's no time for chit-chat, pal. I'm a busy man. Well, I really need some steak lunch from Lunch Lane.
Oh, you mean one of these? Actually, it's not for sale.
Aw. I think I just heard the sound of his heart breaking. Yeah! Now's no time for despair! We've caught our criminal! Now we just need evidence! The criminal? You mean... You heard about the stabbing in the police department evidence room, right, pal? On the same day that a detective was killed in the prosecutor's parking lot, another detective was killed at the police station! And the perpetrator? Do you have a suspect? Well, there was a suspect. Just arrested him, in fact, Sonny. It's the biggest scandal to hit the station in ages. Everything's topsy-turvy. But, Detective Gumshoe, who was it? Listen, pal, all I know is I need me a steak lunch. Pronto. Standing around here talking isn't going to fill my belly. Great. No, come back!
What? Wait! Don't leave!
If you want to know more, head on down to the detention center, pal. Questioning should be over, so I figure he's down there having a good cry. Later! Damn it, no, we need to give him lunch.
She ran off to the evidence room.
Well, this investigation is off to a running start. Let's say we can't go to the evidence room. I wonder, is there anything in here? Nope. Okay. So as he said, let's head to the detention center and see who was arrested. I guess we have to go here. There we go. February 23rd, detention center.
Still, I do feel better about things. A little. I mean, they caught the person who stabbed Detective Goodman, didn't they?
Yeah, I guess they did. Best to not go too far down that road right now. Things will just get confusing. Oh god, yep, I figured.
What was that?
Sir, that's what I'm saying, me! I can't say it. Perpetrator, okay. Sir, that's what I'm saying! Me, a perpetrator? I say I was the perpetrator again, sir! That's what I say! Hi! Greetings, sir! Like, I imagine this guy is just yelling all the time. I mean, I don't know. Sorry.
Wait, I know who you are.
Yep. Excuse me, but this is Mr. Edgeworth, anywhere on the premises? I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. I've got your report, sir.
Officer Meekins, so you're a guard here at the detention center?
No, sir, I'm not, sir. I'm a little lost patrolman, like a little lost lamb, sir.
Oh, I get it. You're here to deliver a report.
No, sir, how should I say this? Wait, he isn't. Is he? You, Officer Meekins? You didn't, did you? Perpetrators, Officer Meekins reporting, sir! I was trying to make it sound like a megaphone. Cover my hands.
What?
Now this is an unexpected turn of events. Great. So what the hell? He's being framed? Day of the crime. I'm a patrolman with general affairs, sir! Ow! I can hear you fine, Officer Meekins. I had some business with Dave, sir, and so I went to the evidence room, sir. The guard station in front of the room was empty, sir.
So, normally there's a guard in the evidence room.
That's right, sir, because evidence is kept in the evidence room, sir. Now the security officer was none other than Officer Marshall. Marshall? Then, sir, I happened to glance at the security room monitor. That's when I saw him, sir. A suspicious person in the evidence room. A suspicious person, sir! Suspicious person! Yo! What the heck is this guy doing?
So, what happened then?
I kind of like that voice for him. He's just constantly panicked. Like, I see this guy, like, he's holding a little charm. He's constantly trying to not mess up his job, and he's panicking. And he's like, socially awkward, so he can't control his voice. That's how I see it. After that, sir, everything went white. I saw red. I blacked out. And when I came to, I was here in the detention center. How long were you out? Days?
Might I ask, what happened to your hand?
Yeah, I was wondering about that. Sir, there was no use. There was no one to bandage me, sir. So I did what I could to wrap it up, sir. A Band-Aid on his hand? Just like Miss Sky.
Yet another similarity between this case and the one at the prosecutor's office.
First things first. Tell us how you hurt your hand. Alright, the victim, real quick. I don't mean to pry, but you are the perpetrator, correct? You killed Detective Bruce Goodman in the evidence room, right? Sir, please don't look at me with those sad puppy dog eyes, sir! If you have to label me as perpetrator or victim, sir, then label me victim! I would, but you happen to be in detention and alive and, well, at that. Oh, yes, well, that's true, sir. I suppose you could say that. Did you know the victim, Detective Goodman? Well, sir, if I had to label him as a stranger or a total stranger, then I'd say he's leaned heavily on the total stranger side. So, you didn't know him? Sir, I worked in a tiny department devoid of light or other creature comforts. I don't know any detectives!
So, if he was a total stranger, why did you stab him?
Sir, I had no intention of killing him, sir! None! No, do I have any recollection of killing him, sir! Jesus. At least someone around here is more confused than I am. Alright, I gotta let the SD card cool down. So hang on. Alright, we're back. Now let's ask about that hand. Let me check the camera. Yeah, it looks alright. Okay. About your hand. Did that happen during the course of the crime? Well, you see, sir,
But don't you think you should just confess?
But but there was nothing I could do! Nothing you could do? Sir, to tell you the truth, sir, when it happened, when the detective pointed that knife at me, I just hollered, sir! And the next thing I knew, I was unconscious! Okay, so the detective held a knife at him, and then somebody knocked him out and killed him. Killed the detective, okay. The next thing you knew, you were, huh? Then, when I opened my eyes, I was alone in the evidence room, sir! All alone! Alone because Detective Goodman had disappeared!
What?
When I looked down, I was gushing blood from my hand, sir! On the sorrow, sir! Can you imagine how I felt? The victim's body disappeared?
That's some story.
Okay. Maybe if we've got to show him some evidence.
Do you think you could take a look at this?
Hey! That's it, sir! That's it! That's it!
That's what?
My head was a black until this very moment! But, sir, now I remember, sir! Excuse me, Jesus. You mean you remember what happened? Correct! That card was the cause of it all!
This ID card?
Exactly, sir! That's it, exactly! Nothing could be more exact, sir! Nothing! I better pry into this a little deeper. Crime details. Can you tell me what it is you do remember? Well, sir, you might say I'm a lost little patrolman, a lost little lamb, if you will. I didn't know Mr. Detective Goodman who was in the evidence room. And that's why you thought he looked suspicious? Sir, I entered the evidence room and asked the man to show me his ID card.
Well, that sounds pretty much by the book so far.
That's right, sir! That's what I've been trying to tell you! So you asked Detective Goodman to show his ID card. What did you do? That's the thing! Sir, he pointed a knife at me!
What?
Okay. Sir, I assure you I was as flustered as you are right now! So I whooped up and leapt at him! Detective Goodman pointed a knife at him. Do unto the others before they do others before they do unto you! My own father's words, sir!
What happened then?
Well, my eyes, sir, everything went white. When I woke up, I was here. Right. Reasons? This voice is gonna kill me.
So, Officer Beacon, why was it that you were arrested?
What do you mean, Emma?
Let's look at what we know.
Okay.
Now, Officer Meekins did know Detective Goodman, and the victim whom he met at the scene of the crime did show his ID card.
In other words, we have no way of knowing if the victim was really the victim.
And if this body just disappeared from the evidence room, we don't even know if anyone actually died.
That's it, sir! That's what I wanted to say! That is, I did say something along those lines!
Huh? But you still ended up here?
They told me that it had to be him, sir, on that day, at that time. Detective Goodman was definitely in the evidence room. That's what they said. But you don't remember the events clearly. No, but the videotape is quite clear.
Huh? Videotape?
Yeah, at the guard station. From the security camera. The crime! My crime! The crime I swore to stamp out! It's there! It's me! It's on tape! No, thanks. I have my own. Well, I guess we better go check out the crime scene. Jesus Christ. I like this guy. He's just intense all the time. Wonder what the security guard has to say. The security guard monitors his room. Seeing a fellow patrolman in here must make him worry about his own fate in life.
No comment from the peanut gallery.
Okay. Alright, so let's get back to... where we go to criminal affairs? Oh, what we got here? February 23rd.
Hey, Mr. Wright, look who's standing at the chief of detective's desk.
Oh, it's a gumshoe? Yeah, we gotta give him his lunch. It's Police Chief Grant. Oh, no? It's Grant. Okay. Hello. And yes, sir, this is all... Sonny? You know what it means if there is anything missing? Sir, I'm sure it's most likely totally perfect. We checked all of his drawers, lockers, garbage cans, bags, coat pockets, hats. Under his seat cushions, behind his computer monitor, inside his personal coffee machine. I see. Well, if anything does turn up, you call me right away. Deal, Sonny? Yes, sir! We'll scour the place again, sir! The chief of detectives looks like a little flustered. Ha ha ha! Righto, my boy. How have you been? Swim much? Oh, Chief Grant, reporting for duty, sir!
Why are you saluting him, Mr. Wright?
He got nervous. Ah, there's that music. Hello. Is Edward going to be okay? Oh, Worthy? Oh, you know, they're doing a little inquiry committee with him, Sonny.
Sounds like an inquisition.
Yep, well, they've had no end of trouble with the boys since last year. You mean the incident on Gourd Lake? It doesn't look good having a top prosecutor sit in the defendant's seat, does it? And you got someone else found guilty in that case, right, Righto? Yep, Von Karma. A legend he was, undefeated in his 40-year career. But, excuse me, but in the court, you fixed it so he was caught for forging evidence. Well, wait, I didn't do anything wrong. He did forge evidence. In any case, the prosecutor's office is in a bit of a turmoil, you might say, Sonny. Why, they'd do just about anything to restore their reputation. Now, depending on what that inquiry committee decides, it will be bad for Worthy.
What?
It's downright odd, I tell you. The detective getting killed on their turf, too, I mean. There being the prosecutors, I assume?
Scientifically speaking, it's impossible.
Yes, but that's what the evidence is saying, sweetie. Goodman was stabbed in 2 locations at the same time. That's what it says, Sonny. What evidence is this? How now, Righto? I can't give away all of our secrets just like that. And this in a particular, well, it's a little sensitive, and I can't talk about it. I wasn't expecting much anyway. You know, one thing I hate most of all is hiding stuff. Secrets. Can't stand them, Sonny. But you know, it's a full-time job just keeping the chief of detectives trapped shut.
Ah, he was the one you were picking on earlier.
Huh? You saw that? Whoops! I wonder what it was that he wanted the chief of detectives to do.
Let's see if we can kind of discreetly ask him.
Okay. Can we show him evidence? I was wondering, could you take a look at this? Oh, sorry, Righto. I'm through with that stuff. Through, I say. Go find that guy who can't seem to sit still there, the busy one.
The guy who can't sit still, does he mean Detective Gumshoe?
Either him or the dancing blue badger. Okay. I don't think he'll look at anything. Alright. Well, we gotta go to the guard station. Or not. Can we? Oh. Okay, I thought we could, go there, huh? I think maybe we do have to show them evidence. Let's just keep trying. What about this? Nope. Okay. I mean, where do I find Detective Gumshoe? Let's see, will he not talk about anything, it seems? Yeah, okay. Oops. Yeah, I don't think he's gonna talk about anything. Especially the knife he brought in. Nope. Okay. Alright. Oh, sorry you had to see that.
What exactly did the chief of police want you to do?
Oh, okay, we had to examine him, okay. Well, see over there, that's Goodman's desk. He wanted me to check it for anything that might be a clue. They took away every last piece of garbage in the trash can.
So nothing belonging to Detective Goodman is still here?
Of course not. Well, except for this. Oh, here we go.
What? You kept something?
Sure, why not? It's not important. He didn't even finish writing it. It's a lost item report, but it's only half complete.
A lost item? Did Detective Goodman lose something?
The date on it is February 21st. Better make a note of that, just in case. Handwritten document. Okay. I should really get back to investigating the police department crime scene. Alright, well I wanted to, but... Alright, well hang on, let's check what this is all about. Lost item report, dated, Bruce Goodman, ID number. He put 5-9, but they scratched it off. What the hell? Let's check the ID real quick. Whoever was writing this might have not been him, because he put a 9, but they scribbled it out. Interesting. Alright, so now can we go back? Guard station. What? Maybe if I examine the door again? I mean, he said crime scene. He said, I really need to get back to the crime scene. Okay, no. God damn it. Where the hell are we going? I mean, I guess we got new evidence. Is he still in the detention center? Let me see. Let me see if he'll say something about this. Officer Meekins, could you take a look at this? I'm sorry, sir. I'm really sorry, but I have no idea what that is. Maybe you should ask Mr. Edgewood, sir.
He's passing the buck, Mr. Wright.
It takes a special kind of man to pass the buck to Edgewood. Okay, I don't think he knows anything. I'll say maybe Edgewood's back? No? Oh man, don't tell me I'm stuck. Where the hell do I go? No, okay, that's nothing. Okay, got it. Blue Badge is still waving today. Okay. Let's give him the benefit of the doubt and say he's dancing. Speaking of dancing, the whole police department has been dancing around like crazy since yesterday.
Can I take out his batteries? I just can't help but feel he's going to do something naughty.
Okay. Look, that patrolman is the other guy. Answer me, how many fingers do you see? I'm sorry, I don't know. Well, that's 20 for the left, but nowhere near that for the right. Get glasses, officer.
That wasn't a salute. That was an eye test.
They make a good pair. Alright, where the hell am I supposed to go? Unless, am I supposed to show this to him? Like, hey, bitch, you forgot this. was wondering, no, okay. Yeah, no, he's not gonna look at anything. I mean, I wish I could move to the evidence room or wherever he's at. His text desk, computer's files. That must be one of the detectives mumbling something. I know the killer used a cassette tape. What a certified trick. That gunshot was fake. This is good. No one will expect a cassette tape in this day and age. He's not writing a report. He's writing a novel. Man, where the hell am I supposed to go now? Alright, I'm gonna cut until I find where I'm supposed to go, so hang on. Because I'm lost.
Moments later.
Alright, I'm back. I read a guide. Basically, I missed two things. Apparently there was a bloodstain here. I forgot. Like, I was wondering how to use spray. You're supposed to hit triangle. But it said, like, oh, there's a cactus with blood on it. And, to get into the evidence room, we have to go talk to Grant. So let's check this out first.
Oh! Wow! We got a reaction!
Huh. There's clearly blood around the spines here. This room's pretty messy. Someone must have tripped over something and planted their head right into these spines.
I think that might be more painful than being murdered.
Okay. They don't even say anything. I mean, if I had to guess, maybe someone dressed up the cactus to look like a detective, and Meekins jumped the cactus thinking it was a person? I don't know, I could be wrong. But anyway, okay. Hopefully this will work. We need to go here. Okay. Okay, I didn't know we were supposed to talk to him still, sorry. Actually, I was wondering if I could ask you a favor. Well, I never thought the day would come when Rido asked me for help. I was wondering if we could investigate the evidence room. Uh-oh, dramatic silence. Yeah, sorry for taking so long. Now, Rido. Actually, I'm sorry, I don't need to investigate after all. Rido, please, do I look like a selfish man? Huh? Heck, if anyone asked me, sir, can I borrow $50? I'd give them $50, no problem, Sonny. So go ahead, investigate that room to your heart's content. Knock yourself out.
It just goes to show you never know until you ask.
And for you, here, you can borrow this, Sonny.
Huh? Hey, this is a detective's ID card, isn't it?
That's a special card for guests, so don't lose it.
Yes, sir. It's an honor.
You just run along and do your best now. Later, folks. Okay, sorry for taking so long. I didn't realize you were supposed to talk to him.
It looks pretty cool on my app appeal, doesn't it? Just think, a real ID.
You seem happy.
Yes, sir. Because, sir, we get to go into the evidence room now, sir.
I think this place is a bad influence on the girl. Okay. Now we can go into the evidence room, right? What? Where's the evidence? I wonder, do I have to exit? Where's the evidence room? I'll say this ain't it. How what? Oh, come on, don't tell me I'm stuck still. Like, shouldn't I be able to move? Why, where's the evidence room? Do I have to talk to the chief again? I'll say, we've done this. How do I... Why isn't that letting me go to the evidence room? I got the card, didn't I? Like, there's no evidence room. What the hell? Is it glitch? What? Better not be glitched. Like, come on. Like, I don't get it. I should be able to... There's no evidence room here. Why is there no evidence? I don't understand what's happening. Alright, hang on. Let me look this up. I don't know if it's glitched or if I gotta do something else, so hang on.
A few moments later.
Okay, sorry. I'm being dumb. I was supposed to examine the door. That's the evidence room. I'm sorry. I'm thinking of like episode 4, because in episode 4 you just moved to the evidence room from criminal affairs. But whatever. Okay, the evidence room is beyond that door.
And we have the ID card from Chief Grant. Chief Gant, I mean. Let's just walk in. It won't open.
Aha! The card reader's turned off. See?
What is that security guard thinking?
Howdy, partners. Well, what's made my Bambina's sky so gray? Alright, again, sorry for the waste of time. Officer Marshall! Why does it have to be him? What's that? Why's it gotta be him look for? As you may have surmised, this is my saloon.
We're here to investigate the crime scene.
Yeah! That card you got there on your chest? That's better than a sheriff's badge in these parts.
Yeehaw?
Well, what are you standing there for? Get along, little doggies. The crime scene's awaiting. Looks like the card reader's on again. While we're here, I was wondering if we could ask you some questions. Excuse me. Sorry, cowboy, but I got no mind to tangle with you hombres. You're busy then? Did I say that? I only said I didn't wish to speak with you. Actually, you said you had no mind to tangle with us hombres. Speak to me.
I was wondering if we could talk to you.
Sorry, Bambina, but I'm off to roam the lands like a tumbleweed on the wide prairie. Like a gunslinger loading his six-shooter, I say a little prayer. Okay.
What was that all about, Mr. Wright?
I think he was just too hungry to talk.
You're just saying that because his stomach was growling. You have no idea what he was talking about either.
Well, in any case, we need to get cracking on the investigation pronto. Marshall.
I was wondering if we could talk to you.
It's the same stuff. Okay. I wonder, shall we give him the food, I guess, right? Let's try it. See if he'll start talking after we feed him. There we go. That smell. Reminds me of Texas.
So, Officer Marshall, you're from Texas?
No, I just saw a special on television the other day. Is this from my baby?
Yeah, Miss Starr.
What's this?
What? What's wrong?
A fiddlestick lunch? I see.
I don't see. I wonder what it means.
Steak lunch given to him. Alright, Bambina. You win. Ask anything. Finally, it seems like...
He's willing to talk.
Yep, figured.
Officer Marshall, you're in charge of security for the evidence room, right?
You got good eyes, partner. It's an easy job, and I'm grateful for it. Actually, Officer Meekins at the detention center told us. Ah, that poor little doggy. Poor guy. I keep getting his name wrong and calling him Meekling. He told us something. He said that when the stabbing occurred, you weren't at your station. Well, maybe I shouldn't be telling you this, but since I got demoted from detective 2 years ago, well, it might not look it, but I lost my fire for the job, you know.
So, What were you doing around 5:15 when the murder took place?
Well, I reckon I was gulping down the highway on the back of my steed Zippy.
No, he was riding down the highway on his horse named Zippy.
There's no need for people here anyhow. These newfangled machines do a bang-up job of keeping an eye on the place. You mean the security camera system? I don't take the machines much. Kind of like that stewed rolly they sneak in next to your steak, you know. Okay, Marshall.
Miss Stern told us something. She said that you were a detective until 2 years ago.
It was always my dream to be a rawhide wrangler on the scene of a crime. That's all gone now, like a drinking hole in a prairie fire.
You're still investigating the SL9 incident with Miss Starr, aren't you?
That was my case. It's all solved on the record books, but it smells like a bad game of poker. I can't let it go. That's all there is to it.
What kind of case was it, anyway? We've heard the name so many times, but no one tells us what actually happened.
There are some things you're better off not knowing, Bambina. Anyway, that case is officially dead as of 2 days ago. 2 days ago? The day of our case? That's right. The evidence transferals. Actually, we're talking about the transferals, too. Okay? Security system. I know what maybe 2 of the machines in here do.
Only 2 of them? There must be a dozen.
Like I said, Bambina, me and machines, well, I like them about as much as I like stewed cauliflower with my steaks. The easiest ones to understand are these here security cameras. Those are the ones that Officer Meekins mentioned. If nothing happens, the tapes are automatically erased every few hours.
And Officer Meekins and Detective Goodman, are they on one of those tapes?
I reckon they might be. You're a security guard and you reckon? One more thing. When you go into the evidence room, you need an ID card. Thus the card reader by the door. The card reader leaves a record of every ID card that passes through. Okay? So this is the ID card record, and he came in 1 minute before the murder, as I see.
Hey, I've seen that somewhere before.
Sorry, Bambina, I can't show you more than that.
Huh?
I haven't heard whether this is related to the case scene.
Mr. Wright, I saw a number on the record just now. I've seen that number before.
Maybe there's some way I can prove that record is tied to the stabbing. Probably that piece of paper we have. Okay, let's talk about this first. Sorry, but could you explain what this whole transferal thing is about? We keep only evidence from the solved cases in this room. They're kept here under the presiding detective's supervision for 2 years. Excuse me. So we can reinvestigate them if it turns out there was a mistake, see? So what happens to the evidence after 2 years? It goes to sleep forever in the underground vault at the county sheriff's department. That's what we call a transferal. We do it every February.
I see now.
Transferal is like a funeral for old cases. 2 years after a case is solved, it's closed forever. Dead. Never to be reopened again. Never to be reinvestigated. And that happened to SL9 2 days ago. I want to see something. Can I spray more? I just make sure I got everything. Alright. So let's present him this. Sheriffs back in the Wild West didn't place much faith in evidence. About the only thing they trusted was their shooting hand.
This is the Wild Northwest here.
Aha! But that and this are 2 different things entirely.
I guess so. I'm lost.
Looks like we need some evidence to get anywhere with this guy. Well, I tried to show him. How is that not related? I mean, I guess it doesn't have the ID number. Oh well. Okay, no. We might not have the evidence, I guess. So we have to find evidence that shows a reason why this has something to do. But anyway, let's go in. I think we're done with him for now. February 23rd, evidence room, sector 3. It's quiet. The investigation must be over here.
So, this is the evidence room. It really is kind of like a graveyard.
Graveyards are supposed to have grass and trees. This feels more like a morgue.
Nice try, Mr. Wright. You can't scare me.
Okay. Oh, hey, Gumshoe.
Eek!
Whoa! She smack him?
Sorry, I thought you were a ghost.
I wouldn't recommend going around smacking ghosts on the head, pal. So, is it true what I heard? Righto, please do. I look like a selfish man. Heck, if anyone asked me, sir, I can borrow $50, I'd give them $50, no problem, Sonny. No problem, Sonny. So go ahead, investigate that room to your heart's desire. Knock yourself out. Yeah, it's true. So cheap a police dance. Well, no, anyone $50? Even me? I figured. God dang it.
Oh, so that's what you were talking about.
Actually, I was put in charge of the investigation for today. Just for today?
Boss for a day?
Well, guess what? You got permission from your chief, so now you're boss for the day. Now you're boss for a day. Gee, thanks. First of all, you want to have this? Evidence room floor plans. Okay. Boss for the day.
So, Detective Gumshoe, you're a boss for the day?
That's right. It's an honor. After all, the murder took place right here in the police department.
But if you're the boss, why are you all alone? Where are your underlings?
They're using yesterday's findings to prepare for tomorrow's trial. In other words, you got kicked out of the investigation. Again. I'm adamant, though. I'm going to take control and put this case to rest. In my own evidence locker, pal! You have a locker in here too, Detective Gumshoe? Oh, of course. I am a detective after all. They gave me a locker that only I can open, pal.
Only you can open?
I'll always believe in Mr. Edward, no matter what happens.
So, Mr. Edward is with the Inquiry Committee now, right?
They're trying to figure out who's responsible for the mess up in court today. I see. I guess this is what you call fate. Mr. Edward just can't get away from that case. That case? Yeah, that case. The SL9 incident, of course. That was the beginning of the end for Mr. Edward. Maybe we can get him to tell us more about the case. This place is more high-tech than you might think. Every locker is big so that only one detective can open it. Using their ID card. Well, that's the thing, pal. ID cards can be lost. Why, I'm on my third card since entering the force already.
That sounds like a lot.
Yeah, but even I can't lose my own right hand.
Right hand? Oh, you mean your fingerprint.
Exactly, pal. The lock for each locker is coded with a fingerprint. So the only locker we can open is ours. Is our own.
Funny, they look like normal lockers.
These are the latest models. They're quick to the handle, see?
The handle?
On the other side of the handle is a sensor. And if the wrong person touches it, if that's what happened, my hand would be black and smoking every day. In any case, the locks aren't that obvious. There are even some people on the force that don't know about the fingerprint lock. Only the assigned detective can use that. Okay. What evidence could we show him? Maybe this. Detective Goodman's notes, and that switchblade knife. Okay, we could have showed either. I bet Edward was the most surprised of anyone. Because of the SL9 connection. That was Mr. Edward's first big case, you know, 2 years ago. That was the first time the world knew Edward was a man to be feared. But why would evidence from that case turn up now? I guess it's not over, pal. Maybe there are some loose ends left on that case. There we go. Now that was a bloody violent case. Violent? So it was a murder? A serial killing? A serial killing? Maybe I don't want to get involved in this after. But the killer made a mistake, and Mr. Edward built his case around that to nab him.
And this was 2 years ago?
That put Mr. Edward right in the spotlight, and started the rumor mill. Rumors about forged evidence? It was supposed to be all cleaned up with the transfers the other day. It was the last job he ever did. Detective Goodman, that is.
Huh? What do you mean?
Detective Goodman was the detective in charge of the SL9 incident, see? Yeah, I was about to say, we already know this.
So, that switchblade knife.
The victim took the knife out of the evidence locker himself. Okay. I guess that's it. Let's investigate.
Wow, look at that big pile of junk in the corner.
That looks like a car door?
There's a pair of handcuffs attached to the frame.
Maybe the guy they caught was some sort of escape artist and he got away.
Hey, that's one of those human profiles for range testing.
He's been shot square in the forehead.
Better him than us.
There's something sticking out of here.
Looks like a shirt. I guess it must be evidence for some case.
I wonder if Detective Gumshoe put this here. There you go, pal, making me out to be some kind of slob. I'm not responsible for your evidence here. That said, I bet that evidence locker was opened recently.
How do you know?
If you leave things hanging out like that, the evidence gets dirty or ripped. The guard checks on that kind of stuff and notifies the detective responsible. How many times have I had him breathing down my neck about some silly evidence?
Sounds like Detective Gumshoe leaves evidence hanging out a lot, too.
I bet he doesn't tuck in his shirt under that trench coat either. If you're going to talk behind someone's back, don't do it right in front of them, pal. Jeez. I'll say, can I spray? Let's do some spraying. I'll say, I figured we got some fingerprints here. Examine.
Ah! Why am I getting a reaction here?
There's no reason for the murderer to touch this spot if he fled out of the door. This just might be something significant. Hi! That's some pretty amazing stuff you got there, pal!
What? This? It's called luminol testing fluid.
Where'd you get your hands on that?
Huh?
I'd like to get some too! I'll just borrow $50 from the chief. Where do you get this, Emma?
I always buy it by mail order.
Well, I better jot this down on the floor plans. Okay. Now, did you actually do it right? Okay, he highlighted it, saying that locker was touched. Good. Okay. Let's keep examining.
This place is stuff with them and stuff with dreams.
I'm not so sure about the dreams.
It won't open.
Did you really think it would? Hi, pal. Security is high tech about here. This. Okay. It marks them all. Okay. So, okay, we got this. Oh, this is the metal detector. Some sort of bulky equipment is gathering dust here.
What a sorry looking fishing pole that is.
Ah, that's my patrol pole. I never did get around to using it. Wait, I've seen that somewhere before. Right, pal. That's that metal detector. The one that led to the solving of that case out on Gold Lake, remember? Oh, right. Wow, that feels like it was ages ago. And, I don't think I've seen this before. Oh, that's a bug sweeper. I'm sure it will come in handy in solving some case sooner or later. The cheap-looking box. You can't judge a person or a machine by their cover. You gotta look at the heart. Alright, let's get moving. Whoa, we got some blood here.
What is Assad Paint doing here?
Since the dawn of time, true art has always been a war against oppression.
True art. I noticed that there's blue and yellow paint here.
Perhaps we're witnessing the birthplace of the Blue Badger. Well, you might say this is my studio. Here, in the evidence room. So he painted the Blue Badger here. God dang it. Alright, let's get to the main point. What the hell is this? What's this? Blood?
It's a little worn, but there's definitely a handprint here.
It looks like someone tried to wipe it off.
Mr. Wright, what if there are other bloodstains left in the room?
We should use her testing fluid to check it out. Well, I already did. Can I spray that? Let me see. There we go. We already seen this, but might as well examine it.
I knew it. This is someone's right hand.
What? What's the matter, detective? This locker! It's mine! What?
It's yours?
Please, you have to help me when they come to take me away. Promise you'll testify that I wouldn't harm a fly. You'll do that for me, won't you, pals? This is an important clue. I'll throw it down on the floor. I'm counting on you guys. Believe me, you can't trust the police. That's good. You can't trust the police even though you're a detective. I like that.
What? But you're a detective.
Okay. Spray everywhere. Got something over here. There we go. What is this? Blood? That must have been one massive pool of blood. Never seen anything like it. I'm not a professional. What's your opinion, detective? Pale blue blood. Maybe Detective Goodman was actually an alien.
This proves that something really happened in front of this locker. I'll make a note of it on the floor plate.
Hi, if you didn't want my opinion, you should have asked. Okay. Judged by this, that's everything. Now we just need to actually examine the crime.
Look, this one's open, and the red indicator light above the door is lit.
That locker is coated with Detective Goodman's fingerprint. Detective Goodman's locker.
Are you sure it's okay to leave it open like that?
Well, it'd be hard to get it open again if we closed it. It's empty. They must have taken the contents elsewhere. I'll say, what is this? Why is there a glove?
Someone's left a glove here, but only one.
And it's labeled SL9, huh? Detective Gumshoe, maybe. There you go, pal, making me out to be some kind of absent-minded detective. That's evidence from the case, you know. You mean SL9? It does have a tag on it. Rubber glove. Tagged, okay. I'll say, I haven't... Sorry, I'm worried about the quality, but I think it was good. Sorry about that. Okay. Is there anything else? This here.
Wow, someone must have broken something big to make all these pieces.
Oh, there's blood on them. So, yeah, I think Goodman held Meekin with a knife, and then he got hit in the back of the head with a pot. Detective Gunsuit, perhaps? There you go again, pal, making me out to be some kind of hooligan. That's apparently from The Case.
The case?
The SL9 you see, pal. See the sticker on one of the pieces there? Another piece of SL9 evidence. Take a closer look. I wonder what shape these pieces were in before whatever it was broke.
You want to try to put it back together?
Ha! Good luck, pal! That's no job for amateurs! Why, I spent a good 3 hours on that before I had to give up! Oh, God.
That's why I always carry around a tube of Glam.
Well, this piece looks like the bottom. Let's try putting the rest in place. Great, now we gotta do puzzles. Let's see, where's... I can find it, I just... No, okay. Trying to find the right shape. I don't think it's on here. Doesn't look like it. I think it's here, actually. Okay, yeah. Okay. I'll say it has to be a big piece. I think this might be it. No? Come on. There we go. That. No? Okay. Maybe I gotta turn it in a certain way? No. I mean, that looks right. Oh well. Just keep doing this. You'd think it'd be this one. Like, this one looks like it matches if it was like... I don't know. Yeah, I'm feeling kind of dumb. How is that not right? I feel dumb. Just gonna try trial and error, I guess, because I can't. Oh, jeez. Gotta let the SD card cool down, dang it. Alright, we're back. I was just putting some of the pieces together. Really? That really looked like the piece. Like that looked like it matches. Whatever, just do this. Ah.
Well, I think we did it, but some of the pieces are missing.
Yeah, I got that far too in 2 minutes myself. The problem is finishing it.
Were some pieces stolen?
I bet they were missing to begin with. Still, it doesn't look like the most stable kind of jaw.
I kind of understand how it got broken.
Unstable jar added. Jar piece back together from fragments found at the crime scene. A missing piece. Okay. If you put these pieces together, it makes a jar.
There are two things that bother me. One, why are some of the pieces missing? Two, doesn't it seem a little unstable? No wonder it broke.
I'll make sure to remember that next time I make a jar. Alright, so looking at this, I think we got everything. We got everything marked, I think. Yeah. Okay. Allow me to say one thing, speaking as a detective. If I see a piece of evidence I know nothing about, I say nothing. Nothing! That's fine. You bet it's fine, pal. Okay, you know it's nothing. Okay. I'll see. Let's actually examine this. We actually do need to do that, actually.
Hey, look, they're hard to make out, but there are some dark red stains here.
Looks like blood.
Do you think Detective Goodman's blood somehow got on this when he was stabbed?
Not likely. This blood looks like it's been here for months, maybe longer. This jar was evidence in the SL9 incident. That might be when the blood got on it. Okay.
Huh? This thing doesn't have a bottom.
That's weird.
I wonder which side is up.
Better yet, what's the purpose of a bottomless jar?
At least it doesn't collect dust inside, right?
Okay, I think that's everything. See if we can examine that glove. The tag says SL911. I guess this is another piece of evidence from that case.
You know, I never did care for the word tag. It's confusing.
Huh? What's so confusing about that?
Do you know how many other words sound like that? Bag, gag, dag, lag, act.
Exacts? Is that a word?
Do you challenge me?
What are we playing? What? Are we playing a word game? Okay. Alright, I think that's it. Alright. I don't think there's anything else in here. Yeah, I think we checked everything. Okay, no. No, okay, he doesn't care. I'm trying to see, does he care about any of this new evidence we found? No, okay. Alright, yeah, I guess we don't have the evidence we need. Doesn't seem like it. Alright. We need to show somebody evidence. What if we present this? How can we say that? No, he doesn't know anything. Okay. No, No, you didn't know anything about that either, huh? Okay. No. Okay. I might have to skip just to see where I need to go, because I don't really know what I'm doing here. Because again, we got all this evidence. I can't use it, really. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna skip until I find a solution. So, hang on.
2 hours later.
Alright, we're back. Turns out I had to show him the ID, Marshall the ID card, and I read this is when he gives us the report, and then we gotta show Gumshoe the report. Alright, I'm gonna keep my phone handy just so I have the guide so that we don't get too stuck.
See this? This is the victim's ID card.
Ah, the one that was on the ground in the parking lot. The number on this is 5842189.
Officer Marshall, show us that ID card record again.
Okay, so yeah, what I was supposed to do was, like, I even knew about the number, but I didn't think, oh, show him the ID.
Look, the fourth number. It's a perfect match.
It was used at 5:14, right before the stabbing. What's more, there's only one of them cards in the world.
So, when the incident occurred, Detective Goodman was in the evidence room.
But wait, what did Officer Meekin say? Sir, I entered the evidence room and asked for the man to display his ID card! So you asked Detective Goodman to show his ID card? What did he do? That's the thing! Somebody pointed a knife at me! If he had his ID card, then why would he have pointed a knife at Officer Meekins? Alright, compadre, you win. I guess I can give you this ID card record. Alright, so yeah, now we have to show us the Gumshoe and then we can continue. I've got an idea. Maybe I should show this list to other people with IDs here. Yep, okay. So now we go back to the evidence room. Show him this. God, we got a ton of evidence. Could you take a look at this? This is the ID card record of the people who came in here on the day of the stabbing. Oh, I heard the rumors. So, it was Goodman who came in here at the time of the murder. Whoa!
What is it?
That second number! It's not your ID number, is it, Detective Gumshoe? Mr. Edgewood!
What?
The second number on this list belongs to Mr. Edgewood!
What?
Alright, it's been updated. Why would Edgewood have come to the evidence room? Hi, pal, look at the time! Was there something you need to be going to? It's just that Mr. Edgewood's inquiry committee should be letting out soon. I'm going to go give him my report for the day. What the hell is that? It might help, you know. Why do they have that restaurant? I think that actually appears in the second game.
Report? You mean the note written on the back of that flyer?
The one that says nothing but no problems? Hey, it's Mr. Edgewood we're talking about. I'm sure he can use a report like this. I believe in him. Who needs enemies when you got friends like Detective Gumshoe? I'm off, pal. Later. Bye. I should probably see what Edgeworth has to say. Alright, so now we go see Edgeworth. Doo-ba-doo. Again, if I ever need the guide, I'll just pull it up on my phone real quick. Because again, I'd rather not keep skipping. Alright, February 23rd. Bellboy? Ah, guess. My apologies. Oh, it's you. Have we met somewhere? Huh? Mr. Edgeworth, I beg your leave so long. Is Edgeworth here?
There, standing by the window, a teacup in his hand.
So why was the bellboy here? Oh, that was weird. Uh-oh. Right. He has a hotel bring him tea service?
Mr. Edgeworth, you're back from the district prosecutor's office inquiry?
I am. By the way, Detective Gumshoe was looking for you. Yes. He brought me the latest information, it seems.
Really? Was it helpful?
Apparently a new French restaurant is opening near here. God dang it. I think he was trying to consult me somehow. The real info was on the other side, Edgeworth.
Poor Mr. Edgeworth. I think this whole thing is really taking a toll on him.
Alright, let's talk, and then we'll probably have to show some evidence. Like, yeah, why were you at the evidence room? Probably. So how did the inquiry committee go? Actually, they decided to treat this not as a case of counseling evidence, but as a communications error during the investigation.
Counseling evidence?
Yes, apparently there was some who believe that I concealed evidence. Oh, concealing evidence. I said that wrong, sorry. They gave me a warning. You were lucky this time. Again. Again? I've heard them say that so many times. Ever since that case 2 years ago. Are you okay for the trial tomorrow? Well, I'm still the presiding prosecuting attorney, however. Something happened? They gave control of the investigation over to the police department.
The police department?
Yes, any further investigation to this case will be directed by the chief of police, Gant. I think I kept accidentally calling him Grant. Sorry about that. I can do nothing but wait for his results. I see. Why, I ask you? Why? All along, I've done only what I believe is right. I have nothing to be ashamed of. But still. Wow, I've never seen him this out of sorts. Alright. Get to the main evidence. Why were you here? Oh, right. I better check this now. As I was saying, Oh! What's this? A record of ID card usage? Edward, you went into the evidence room that day, didn't you? Just before the incident occurred, no less. Yes, that's true.
But why, Mr. Edgeworth?
Please don't look at me like that. I was asked to go by Chief Gant, no less. I'm thinking Gant probably did it. If he did, the reason he sent Edward there is, again, to be another scapegoat. And to have a witness there. Or another suspect, I mean. I'd say.
The chief of police?
He wanted evidence for a case that wrapped up half a year ago. A screwdriver labeled AI-16, okay. He told me he wanted me to keep it here in the prosecutor's office. But it was solved, right? It would have to be if the evidence was already filed. The chief is never one to explain himself. In any case, on the day of the stabbing, I brought this back here.
Can I ask what kind of case it was?
I can't say. It really has nothing to do with the current case. Now I'm curious about this other case. I better make a note of it. Unrelated evidence. Screwdriver added to the court record. Evidence from a past case. Edwards brought back to the office by gift. Stubborn as always, I told you this has nothing to do with the current case. Okay. Do you know anything about this? Right, please, I'm the prosecutor on this case. You don't expect me to sit here and discuss the case with you over a cup of tea. I'll pass on the tea. Just tell me about the case.
Mr. Wright, Mr. Edgeworth just told you no in a very polite manner.
Whose side are you on, anyway? Maybe if I show him my best evidence, I can get some reaction out of it. Best evidence. Nope. Well, we still gotta show evidence. We already showed this. What was I thinking? Alright, let's see. Did he see this yet? No, okay. I want try the floor plans again. And the locker real quick. If that doesn't work now, I'm gonna look up what I need to do next. Alright, let me see. Yeah, hang on, let me get my phone real quick. Internet, come on. Alright, I'll get that. Present Goodman's notes or the switchblade. Oh, okay, the switchblade. I know you. You probably got a hold of some information already, right? It all has to do with that case you were on. The SL9 incident. Oh yeah, he was talking about that. I remember. And some dark suspicion you were wrapped up in. You are the man who received the worst memory of my life. I figured I'd be telling you about this sooner or later. He must be talking about his father's murder in that elevator. Okay, Edgeworth, why don't you tell me about it? Tell me the truth. The SL9 incident was a heinous serial killing case. The head of the investigation was the deputy chief of police at the time, Damien Gant. That wacky old coot was involved in the case 2 years ago, too, then? He was a top officer, and it was my first time working with him. I was nervous.
Wow, you get nervous too, Mr. Edgeworth?
What I wanted to know is why was the deputy chief of police on the investigation? In truth, I used slightly more extreme methods than normal. We were dealing with a vicious murderer. If I let him go, the blood would be on my hands. We won our guilty verdict and the killer was executed. Wait, you didn't? Of course not. I didn't touch the evidence. Yes, I will do anything in my power to win a trial. However, I do have a code, and I follow it faithfully. By the way, Emma, the chief prosecutor wanted to know something.
My sister? What?
If you were still studying forensic science...
Huh? Yes, of course. Why, just today Mr. Wright and I were using this.
Luminol testing fluid? Well then, you might have use for this. Oh.
Aluminum powder for taking fingerprints.
It's been chemically treated for better adhesion.
For me? Are you sure? We are the enemy, you know.
I've no say in today's investigation. Do as you will. Edgeworth, I'm really... No need to thank me. Here, take your powder and these fingerprint files for everyone involved. Thanks. How about giving these to Detective Gumshoe as well? Yeah, he doesn't give them. He gives them to us, but not Detective Gumshoe, who could actually use them for investigating. Okay.
Well, let's get going. One last investigation.
Right. I do seem to remember seeing a suspicious handprint somewhere. Alright. Back to the evidence room. I'll say, this is mostly for fingerprints, so... Police station... There... And evidence room. And... There we go. Our investigation turned up a suspicious handprint.
Here, in this blood on the detective's evidence locker.
Let's use the secret weapon we just borrowed. Oh!
Right, let's get started. First, choose a finger.
A finger?
Each finger leaves behind a slightly different imprint. So let's choose a finger that will have left behind the clearest print.
I really can't tell the difference at a glance.
Quiet! Procrastinating and quit procrastinating and choose a finger!
Okay. I'd imagine the thumb. The thumb's got like the biggest.
Okay, now it's time to check for prints. Let me show you how it's done.
Emma's starting to get that sparkle in her eyes.
First, we sparkle the aluminum powder around.
Huh? How do you do that?
With the X button. See? Got it. Can't you see the X button?
What X button? I don't have an X button on this powder kit. Ah, it looks like that did the trick.
The aluminum powder adheres completely to the print. Once the powder is well spread, just blow away the excess.
Huh? How do I do that?
With a triangle button. Exciting, I know. Imagine you're blowing out the candles on a birthday cake. See?
Wow. That looks like fun. It might take some getting used to though.
It's fine. It won't go up your nose or anything. You just pour the powder on thick and blow away the extra. Those are the basics of fingerprinting, Mr. Wright.
I guess I better give it a try. Yeah, let's say, can we? Just spread it everywhere. Get nice and good. There we go.
Aha! You did it! You found one!
But this looks nothing like a fingerprint.
Now that you mention it, I guess it doesn't.
What does it mean?
I think
It thinks it means. That's a typo.
I think it means we're out of luck.
Out of luck.
The person who left this fingerprint must have worn gloves.
Don't tell me we've been wasting our time here.
Hey, calm down. That's just the way it goes sometimes with scientific investigations. But it does seem a shame. Well, while we're at it, why don't we look for other prints?
Other prints?
Looking at the locker door again closely,
Yeah, I see it.
it seems like there are fingerprints outside the bloody handprint as well.
I was gonna say, I see that now.
Let's see if we can find a clear print.
Fingerprints outside the blood. I would say, yeah, I did notice that. That's cool. Get all that dust everywhere. There we go. What? How is this not enough? I guess I gotta get the bottom. Hang on. Maybe more there. There! Yeah, it has to be pitch perfect!
Yay! A print so clear it's dazzling! It's dazzling!
Dazzling?
Anyway, this print took a lot of effort to find. Let's match it up right away!
So, we're not done yet? This is quite a process.
Well, there's no point in finding a fingerprint and not knowing who the owner is, right?
I guess she's right.
Look at the fingerprint data we got from Mr. Edgeworth and point out the person you think left the fingerprints.
Huh? How am I supposed to know who it was?
I can make a pretty good guess. The bloody handprint and the fingerprints are in different places, right? That means that the prints probably don't have anything to do with our case. So, whose fingerprints would we most likely find on this evidence locker?
It's probably Gumshoe, I'd imagine. Comparing. Yep, I figured it was Gumshoe.
Aha! So these prints belong to Detective Gumshoe. Something wrong, Mr. Wright? You gave me this so what look.
I guess it's probably because I was thinking, so what?
Okay, so we came up with nothing this time. But there's always next time. Sometimes you hit, sometimes you miss. You gotta roll with the punches, Mr. Wright.
Thanks for the sympathy. Wait, if I remember correctly, there was one other handprint in this room. Let's check it out. Yeah, I was about to say, idiot, why didn't you check it out before? Should be right here, right? This is where we got an aluminum fluoride reaction, right?
Right! There was a handprint here! Okay, want to try using this?
There goes her eyes sparkling again. Yeah, why would we not check for prints?
Okay,
Okay, let's check for prints.
that's the spirit. Oh, but I have to warn you about something first.
What?
The area with the blood was wiped away, right?
We only ended up finding it using chemical means.
Any prints in that area will have been wiped away, too.
Oh, right. So that means no prints.
Would you say the probability of your hypothesis is high?
Don't ask me!
Anyway, we must try to find prints that weren't wiped away.
Prints other than the ones left by the bloody handprint? Alright. The best spot maybe seems to be here. I'm hitting the button, it's doing nothing. Do something! I'm hitting the button, it's not doing anything. Yeah, I was trying, you want... Yeah, I know. I know. Well, can you let me... I'm like hitting X. It's not doing anything. The hell? Why is it not doing anything? I'm hitting X. God damn it, come on, what is this? So wait, what are we supposed to do? Like, why are we not dusting this? Hang on, let me look on the phone real quick. Okay, evidence room, you try to decide if I have a single side, choose the fingerprints to examine when the grill is background, take cover. And once you think you've spread enough powder below, blah, 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 it matches your note. Using the microphone, there are many ways of... Oh, that's... I don't care about that. You find nothing. Someone must have been wearing gloves. Don't give up yet, as there's a faint, bloody handprint. Examine it. This time you find a clear handprint. And left, examine the locker. Examine the spot. Left. I mean, that's what I'm trying to dust. It won't... Unless, am I supposed... I don't get it. It won't let me dust. Unless, wait, am I supposed to... Wait, maybe I'm supposed to... Maybe I'm supposed to spray it first? Spraying it. Okay, that did nothing. Because again, I keep examining it. This is obviously when we use the fingerprints, I'm gonna try. Oh yeah, I want to check the prints. Okay, let's check the prints. Let's spirit. Oh, but I have to warn you, the area was wiped away. We only ended up finding it with that. It might not be prints. Oh, right, so that means no prints. We're probably gonna... And we must try to find the prints other than the ones with the bloody handprint. I mean, that's the thing. I'm hitting dust. I'm hitting X. It's doing nothing. Is it glitched? What the hell? I don't get it. Why is it not working? Really? We're like so close, but the game won't let me... Like, I'm hitting X. It's not working. What the hell? Alright, hang on. I gotta figure this out. Maybe I might have to reload. I don't know.
3 hours later.
Can you move it along? I'm all out of time cards.
Alright, it turns out it highlights yellow, specific points. Alright, I guess I see it now. Basically, where you see the fingers, that's not where you're looking. You're looking where the index and thumb would be, I guess. Alright, Jesus Christ. That was ridiculous. Sorry. God, this part is kind of ridiculous, I will admit. This is a bit too much. There we go. Huh. I gave it my best shot.
That kind of result won't be any good for matching prints, will it?
But it doesn't look like we'll get a clear result from this print.
Okay, let's try a different finger then.
Alright, so now, up here, hopefully this ain't the same finger. Hopefully this is different. God, I kind of want this investigation to be over. This one's kind of dragging. It's like, Jesus. I mean, I like this. It's cool investigating stuff, but still. There we go. Oh, but need to cover it more. The whole thing, I guess. There you go. Alright. So whose fingerprint is this? There we are. I'd say that's it. Okay. Jesus criminy. That was... Hey, these fingerprints, they...
Whose are they? Whose? Is it someone I know?
It's Officer Marshall.
Huh? Officer Jake Marshall?
Watch the fingerprints added to the court record.
That's gotta be a coincidence. You're not involved in the crime.
Emma, this is decidedly different from Detective Gumshoe's prints. The luminal reaction, the blood, and the fingerprints are all in the same place.
Oh. Oh!
So we have Jake Marshall's fingerprints on a white blood stain.
Well, why would Officer Marshall...
It looks like our investigation is finally turning up some results. I guess this is what you call decisive evidence.
I don't believe it.
Are we finally done? Okay, to be continued, finally. Ugh, sorry for this part being so long. I got lost a lot of times. So yeah, whenever we do these investigations, I'll always be sure, even the trials too, I'll always pull up a guide just so then we don't get stuck. But alright, here we go. Get a preview of our, I believe, second day of the trial. February 24th, 9:41 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 2.
So, what do you think, Mr. Wright?
I think the prosecution is as confused as we are. After all, Lana. I'll say, Lana, I'm like, oh yeah, her sister. The victim was murdered in 2 different places at the same time. And a different suspect was arrested at each one of the crimes.
Lana!
Good morning, Mr. Wright. I apologize for yesterday. I was indisposed. I hope it didn't hold you too long for questioning. We just finished, actually. I'm used to all-nighters, though.
So, how'd it go?
It's as Mr. Wright suspects. The police are clueless. I figured as much, so I struck a plea bargain.
A plea bargain? What do you mean by that?
We agreed that if I told them the truth behind this simultaneous murder, they wouldn't seek capital punishment. That's what I mean, Emma.
But Lana, don't tell me you...
Much to my regret, I'm as much in the dark about this as they are. Miss Scott. We found trace evidence of a certain person in the police department's evidence room. They belong to Officer Jake Marshall. What kind of trace evidence? Blood-stained fingerprints, to be exact. That's the trump card I have up my sleeve today. You do understand what this means, don't you?
In order to defend my sister, you're going to accuse Mr. Marshall?
We have to play the cards we're dealt. Isn't that right, Miss Scott? Do what you have to, Mr. Wright. Okay, cool. Again, sorry if it's a bit bright. I'm doing this in the morning. Alright, 10 a.m. Number 9. Ram. Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Lana Scott. The defense is ready, Your Honor. The prosecution is... I'm afraid you'll have to clarify. It takes 30 minutes by car to reach the police department from the prosecutor's office. Yet the victim, Bruce Goodman, was slain at both places at the same time. But that's not physically possible, is it? What's more, I hear the victim from the evidence room just disappeared.
Yes, and the body eventually reappeared in the trunk of Mr. Edwards' car.
Wow, this is one messed up trial. One of my duties as prosecutor is to present impartial evidence. Today I will present evidence relating to the murder at the police department. In so doing, I believe the way in which we should proceed will reveal itself.
Now that's what sets Mr. Edward apart. He sounds so on top of things, even though he doesn't know what's going on himself.
And that's supposed to be an admirable trait? Admirable trait, I mean. Very well. Let the trial resume. On the day of the crime, what exactly transpired at the police department? Mr. Edward, you may call your first witness of the day to the stand. For its first witness, the prosecution calls the suspect of the murder that occurred at the police department. The suspect? You mean the so-called murderer? Oh my god, so-called murderer? I didn't know there was one. Oh boy, things are getting wild from the get-go. That face. Will the witness please state his name and occupation? Yes, sir! I'm Officer Mike Meekin, sir! My occupation is, that would be murderer, sir! Oh, goddamn. Oh, no. So, you're telling us you're a professional killer? Sir, it was me, sir! I'm the one who did it! I'll never kill anyone again! Sir, you gotta believe me, sir! Actually, what we'd like to hear from, sir, I'm what you would call part of the younger generation, sir! A person whose actions and thoughts can't possibly comprehend! Please, Mr. Edwards, sir, help me, sir! Officer Meekins. Yes, sir! Give us your report of the crime. Consider that in order. Yes, sir! As you wish! After all, I am part of a generation that must be told what to do, sir!
You can't fault him for a lack of enthusiasm.
Alright. Crime report, sir! Alright, let me save. Again, sorry that this investigation was a long one. Again, for investigations going onward in these games, I'm going to try to always have a guide ready just so I don't get stuck. So anyway, I hope you all enjoyed. And so far, we found fingerprints that Marshall was involved possibly in this. And like Phoenix said, I'm going to accuse Marshall just so we can get the court off Lana's back. But I don't think he did it. I am probably guessing Gant did it. He had something to do with it. But, anyway, yeah, I hope you all enjoyed. This has been CB Ultra 768, and we'll be back with Officer Meekin's report and more of his yelling next time. So stay tuned for that. Bye.